Hello?
Hi.
Hi, I was looking for Lucas. He used this as an alternate number.
Right. Okay, well, he's sleeping, and I don't think he's interested in doing this racist show.
Actually, what's your name? Because you're his girlfriend, right? He mentioned you. I just forget what your name was.
Yeah, it's Minya.
Okay, Minya. Actually, I have. It's a junior executive at NBC. We don't think we want to use him on that show. They actually were thinking about doing like a follow around, kind of like This Is My Life MTV style show with him because he already does a lot of his own videos, and they were pretty intrigued by that, and they kind of wanted me to get back a
Okay.
hold of him, see if he'd be interested in that.
Yeah, I'm going to wake
Is
his
it?
ass up. It's not like he did
Oh,
anything today anyway.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, is it Lucas?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, it's Ryan Tolkien. We spoke last week for a little bit.
How's it
Um,
going?
it's going good. Are we waking you up? I didn't ask her to wake you up. She said I'll wake his ass up. That's what she told me. So
Oh, yeah, I was just, I've just been super busy. What's going on, bud?
oh, okay. Well, I don't think we're that interested in using you in the show Racist because
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it either way.
no. Okay. Well, yeah. It is
No way.
it takes a certain kind of person to do that show. I agree, but
Well, of course, because especially when someone found a beautiful something and then got discovered by somebody in the industry and then being
yeah,
thrown on something like this to match
yeah,
a Hollywood story, I'm sure the world would
yeah.
have their mouth down looking
Right.
at me and probably kill me, sir.
Well, we'll hope not. Now, here's what happened. I'll take you through basically the last 3 days. Um, John Holman is a junior executive at NBC. I was talking to him about you, and then we started watching more of your videos. And he said that they were actually looking to do a show that is kind of like a true lifestyle show, like a camera follow a person around, show their life, show them trying to make it kind of thing. Well,
Yeah.
NBC wants to do a show that's that style, and it's going to follow around like entertainers that are trying to up and come and break through. So it would be you and probably 4 to 5 other entertainers, and it would kind of shoot around to the different stories. Um, and after he watched several of your videos, he actually wanted me to contact you and see if that would be something you'd be interested in. He says you actually fit a better profile for that because, I mean, to put, for lack of better words, you're a struggling entertainer. Is that a
Yeah.
fair? Okay, yeah. And he said that's what we're looking for. Um, there's actually a guy who travels around New York, from New York down to New Jersey, who actually plays drums on. Actually, it's like a homemade drum kit. Like it actually has like 8 different buckets and different sizes, and he plays them. And he is going to be on the show too, of kind of like the musician end guy, versus you, who was more into entertainment or like acting characters types of things. So, does this sound like something you'd be into, or I mean, do you need some time to think about it, or I mean, because I can. What the
So
reason?
it
The
would
reason?
be me. It would be me like being followed around by like hidden cameras.
Well, not so much hidden. It's not so much hidden cameras, but yeah, there'd be cameras falling around. We would do our best to try to get you into little situations that would help you push
Boost up
your
the ratings.
well, no, push up your aspirations. You know what I mean? Because I mean, what we don't want to do is if you decide to sit home and watch TV all day, we're not going to. That's not going to be good. So, maybe we could line up some stuff, maybe, at a club or things, different stuff like that. I mean, basically NBC has a lot of push and pull. So we could probably get you into some interesting situations that have to do with some of your creative outlets. Now, the thing is, too, is you would with this, you would have a little more control than the other option. The other option, we were pretty much trying to pitch, we need you to do this, we need you to do that, right? With this, we actually are more wanting to have you have more say-so in what it is that you do, because this is you trying to become something.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity.
I have a lot of ideas.
Okay.
And, you know,
What would you say is like
characters? A lot of my characters, sir, are basically. I'm just gonna go ahead and pitch it to you and just see what you think.
Yeah, go ahead. I can't hear you too well. Did you move the phone away from your mouth?
Well, hold on a second. I'm shutting my bedroom door.
That's fine. That's fine.
My fiance's in the kitchen right now.
Okay.
I have this character that would be like it's like a kind of like a surprise character. You know what I mean? Like, let's say there's like somebody like in a scene where nothing's going on really, like people are eating cereal, and I just pop up out of nowhere, kind of like a surprise, almost like a super villain. And my character's called my character's called the Great Grind Stepper. And it's like, it's not, and I don't want to say Beavis. I don't want to say Beavis because like Beavis would be, copyright infringement by Michael Judge, and that's not.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's hear your character. I love the idea. Let's hear your character.
So like my character comes out of nowhere, and I have everything written down, by the way, so there's no way you guys are going to be able to steal it from me or Pat or
we're not really in that business. We're actually looking to watch people come up. So you're a very unique guy. I doubt I could steal it from you anyway. So can't pull it off the way you can.
So like I have a machine gun laugh, and it's like ha times 7, and it's like a machine gun laugh. So I go like in the middle of like some people eating cereal or just doing something, and I just come out of nowhere and I do that, and I just, you know what I mean? Like I come out like of the scene.
Let me try to understand. Are you trying to like become, because they're eating cereal, are you trying to become like the next Trix Rabbits? Are you promoting cereal? Is this like a skit?
It's like a skit, but like in a way to blow up. It's like a commercial idea that will just like happen out of nowhere. Like if people are flipping their channel and like they see two kids, like a guy and a girl eating cereal, and they see the Great Grind Stepper come out and be like, "I am a Great Grind Stepper," and just like, you know what I mean? Just doing it like really, really super fast and funny, and then and like almost, you know. I have kind of an idea of them maybe just not doing anything or like not reacting to it. Like if they don't react to it, it's maybe even more funnier.
Yeah,
but like I just have an idea of like like the Great Grind Stepper.
Lucas, let me explore your character just a little bit more. So you're gonna pop up. You're gonna make your noises saying that. What body movements will you have going on? I'm trying to think of cartoon-wise how your body's going to go on. Are you, like last week you talked like a lot of hip thrusts. Is it going to be a lot more of that?
Yeah, I do hip thrust, like body movements, kind of like Jim Carrey, like when I do like the hip thrust, I have, like,
can you keep the phone by? You're
like
cutting up again.
One is like, and it's like a basic throw-up noise that I do with it. But like I said, man, like it could either, that could go towards a Beavis and Butthead movie in real life, or that can go towards, doing a commercial. I mean, it really can go in so many. It really can go in so many different directions.
So whatever outlet we can help you get into, I get you.
Well, I guarantee if somebody saw that on TV, they're gonna flip. It's going to be huge.
Do you think from a commercial point of view that would help?
Absolutely. I know. I feel I'm having dreams about it. It's going to blow up super fast.
Nice, cool. Well, Lucas, are you okay with if can you be on hold for? It might even take me as little as 10 to 20 seconds. I want to get John Holman on the phone. I want you to actually meet him. Like I said, he's a junior executive at NBC. He's actually spent some time watching your videos. Um, I mean, I love it. I think it's a great idea. I'll back you up on the pitches, and hopefully we can get through to him, and maybe we can get moving on this. So give me 20 seconds tops.
Okay.
Okay, John, are you there?
I'm here.
All right.
This is Lucas.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucas. This is John Holloman. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Good. I've heard or I've seen a lot of your YouTube videos, man. I'm blown away that you haven't been picked up yet, man. What's going on with that?
Yeah, no, it's really one of those situations where we kind of finding a diamond in a rough, aren't we?
Yeah, we really are, man. I mean, you have some good.
Well, I mean, I've had a lot of letdowns, man. I mean, just like every up-and-coming comedian actor, they have a story to tell, and
I feel you.
A lot of sadness and disappointment along the road,
Yeah, that I hear that a lot. Unfortunately.
What if are you a believer of conspiracy theories at all? Because I was wondering if your character was like a guy who ran around. I mean, it could be like another skit, like you behaving that way, kind of like you're saying, popping up, saying things, but saying things like, 9/11 was done by the government, and then making your noises. I can't do your voices. You're the pro. I'm just
you're very good at that, man.
Yeah, see, that's just, I don't know, man. That's going towards, being a spiritual leader and doing something that could possibly jeopardize my life and my family.
How would you say that?
By doing something like that, and
okay.
I don't understand.
Well, I thought I meant it like in a comedy sense. Not like we thought. Nobody would think that you seriously think that. It's kind of like, have you ever seen the movie Conspiracy?
I've been told, I'm like kind of a conspiracy theorist, or like I kind of put things together in my head. But when I see, every single black man in the industry where they've had to wear a dress, or in some point of their career where they had to play, a gay man or do a gay act on, in a motion picture, I start to, kind of piece things together like Dave Chappelle. And, it does bring up, question of mind, especially, after all the pain that I've been through in the last 3 years after I got discovered. And then he told us that we had to earn it. And that kind of separated a comedy duo, sir, when I met him in a Serenity House.
Yeah, John.
And the fact that I look like Jim Carrey and that he looks like JFK Jr. butthead, and we're kind of not talking to each other, really makes me question the industry and their motives towards two really good kids.
John, that's the thing is we've probably spent a good hour talking last week, I think, Lucas. And when I was talking to him, he did explain to me how basically he was somebody squishalled him. That's an industry term. It basically means that somebody asked him, basically said sexual favors for promotion.
Well, I mean,
you shouldn't be squishalled.
History keeps repeating itself. What happened with the Stooges? They pretty much told them that, they took a lot of money from them. Just like every generation has a comedy duo. It's not going to ever stop. There was Laurel and Hardy.
Well, Jim Carrey is the comedian of our generation. I mean, that's no doubt about it. Jim Carrey is the comedian of our generation.
Yeah, absolutely. And guess what? He's probably somebody that I would try to...
Make sure you're talking into the phone.
Talking to the phone, Lucas.
and I would probably do, me and my girl are struggling so hard right now, I'm about ready to, split to New York, but I'm trying to do the best I can to, try to raise a raise a family with her, and I'm still doing my acting, comedy, and beatboxing, and, I've met Kevin Bacon, Chris Rock, I've met Henry Winkler along, this journey, and I've never asked anything from anybody but for stage time on, to do some stand-up, and it's like, I don't know, man.
Have you met Jim?
It's hard. It's gotten to the point where I've wanted to give up.
No, you can't give up, man. You can't give up. Have you met Jim Carrey yet? I mean, he's he's the comedian of our generation, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely my generation. That's for sure.
What is your favorite quote by Jim Carrey?
My favorite quote or tweet that I got when I started this, adventure is, wisdom is quietly speaking to you through all that you see. If you're getting high, you may be avoiding some pain, but you're missing the real show, ... smiley winky face. That was probably the most known Jim Carrey tweet that I've gotten in the last year, and I know he tweeted that to me.
Yeah, I mean, generally a lot of the high-end actors or comedians, they like to tweet at people. Like, for some reason, they look at random Twitter feeds, and they like to, tweet to that person. They just can't.
The world's so full of vibes, and I get the feeling that Lucas is a lot like him, man. So I mean,
I get the feeling that, I mean, as much as you've talked about Jim Carrey, I'm feeling the vibe that
maybe he's talking about Lucas.
That Jim Carrey read your vibes and just felt, I need to speak to Jim, or I need to speak to Lucas today.
I've actually had a similar encounter when I was a child. Don Knotts actually released a press statement that was saying that working in entertainment, in front of the camera, behind the camera, is the best field you can be in. And I had that same feeling, like it was to me. Don Knotts was talking to me, and here I am. So if you don't go with those feelings that they're
I used to work with Jim Carrey. I don't know if I said that before. I try to be modest about it, but I work with Jim Carrey, and he gets those vibes. It's almost like a psychic thing where he gets those vibes.
Yeah.
He likes to tweet to the special people who he feels he has a connection with.
Yeah.
That's on another level where talking about it to my friends or family would think I'm literally psychotic, sir. And
I don't think you're psychotic, man.
That tweet was for
Seemed normal to me. I mean, you're a little bit quirky. I love
and
quirky.
what was weird is, like, I didn't look for that. I didn't check his tweets. It just so happened that my girl, it's always like my girlfriend is telling me, look who tweeted this, look who tweeted that. Yeah. And then it touches me, and, like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very hard to explain.
So if we're gonna do this show, we were looking at some of your videos. What are some of your newer and later videos? Because I'm looking, and I don't know if your upload times are right or not. But do you still have? Because it looked like you used to have like a nice little soul patch kind of cut going on. What do you got now?
Say it again.
I'm talking about your facial hair. Like in some of your videos, you got more facial hair than others. So what do you got going on now?
I have a crazy beard, man.
You what?
I have a beard that I can put it in 3 different ways towards 3 different characters.
I don't know about it.
I was talking with John, and we actually
that's no good for the show, Ryan.
Well, this is
no good for the show.
Well, let me talk to him. We were watching the video, the one where you're walking through the park and you're talking to the rabbits and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was that happened in San Clemente, California.
Okay.
And what that had to do with...
Dude, the police there are so fucked up. The police in San Clemente are so fucked up.
Yeah.
pull you over for
Um,
anything.
but we kind of liked your cut in that one. You kind of had kind of a soul patch thing going on, but it was still pretty unique. It wasn't like, you know, a rip off soul patch. Is there any way that you'd be willing to go back to that, or you need that beard?
In San Clemente?
No.
We want,
You
we
said you
want
got a full-grown beard now. So what I'm wondering is, we liked your look, your facial, you know, the facial hair and how you know how it's set up, the hat, the whole deal. We like that look, and so what we're wondering is that something you'd be comfortable going back to for a show, or do you have to have the beard now?
Oh, do I have to have the beard?
Yeah.
Well, it just depends. I mean, if you saw my character towards the beard that I have, and it's... Hey, you need to relax. This is a private call, man. Okay? I'm talking...
Lucas, focus.
No.
They don't want me to dress up like Hitler now. All of a sudden, they want to see some of my characters towards, films.
No, we're not saying we want you to look like Hitler. I mean, where the hell are you getting that from?
Yeah, no.
No, she was. I was telling her about how.
Oh, she was. I know what he's referring
Talked last week. You guys were doing a show called Racist.
That
Yeah.
show got canceled weeks ago. I'm
that's-
very surprised you got an interview about that.
That's actually that was with Rob. That has nothing to do with you, John. That was with Rob. But
Okay.
Rob actually didn't think it would be a good match. So
No. Okay, I canceled that show about a week ago.
okay. But the question is, I mean, do you have to have the beard? I guess that's what we're asking is, for the look that we're trying to have, would you be willing to shave?
Yeah, I'd be willing to shave.
Okay.
Can you do it? Well, I mean, when can you do it, man?
Yeah, I mean, is it something where we got to give you
We need proof that you did this.
You need proof that I shaved my beard?
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna,
You don't like the beard?
we
Well,
like
it's
the
not that
goatee.
we don't like it, but
we
we
like
think
the goatee.
yeah, I kind of like that look. I think that
Say it again?
We like the goatee.
yeah, because what we're trying to push is up and coming actor, and we're not trying to push Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
You're not trying to push someone that might look a little Jewish. I mean, that wouldn't be good for the world, would it?
Oh, what? Say that again?
You're not looking to push someone that might have like a Jewish beard or something.
No,
That wouldn't look
Duck
good for the
Dynasty.
world.
No, Duck Dynasty. I'm assuming your beard looks like it does in your later videos, kind of big and bushy. You look like
Dude, the beard is the shit. I'm telling you, the beard is
like-
the shit. If you saw my character with the beard, you would know that I meant to have the beard. But if you want me to do a specific character that you have an idea for, yes, I am willing to shave the beard. But give
Well,
the beard a chance.
All right,
Don't be
here's the
calling me and just being like, dude, you should shave the beard, and we're going to blow you up as an actor.
Here's
Come on,
here's
man.
the character. I'm going to tell you, Lucas. This is the character we like. We like the character.
I like the
we see.
intensity, man. I like it. Get fired up. Get fired
Oh yeah,
up.
he's good at that.
Get fired
What
up, Lucas. Get
What I
fired
like,
up.
Lucas,
You're talking to someone that's bipolar. I know you guys are going to be messing with me throughout the whole industry.
Oh, what do you?
No,
No, a lot
there's
of us
a lot
are
of people.
bipolar.
There's a lot of people
I'm
that are
bipolar.
There's a lot of people, John. There's a lot of people, John. There's a lot of people that's bipolar in the industry.
No, there is. I mean,
There
there's
is.
a lot of people that are
Taking
bipolar
one
in
of them?
the world. It doesn't. I mean, let me ask you this: does it stop you from being you? Then it doesn't stop anybody
No,
else.
man.
So
Look,
I mean,
I'm
don't let.
going to be honest. I don't tell many people this, but I'm bipolar.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's.
Did
I
you
think
know
there's
that?
actually.
So-
I think
so
It
I-
has its good days and it has its bad days, man.
It's gotta
It'll
be-
play a good personality in a real serious film someday.
Yeah.
Totally, man. I feel you. I mean,
Yeah.
I deal with that. You know.
So the character that I was most interested in was the character that I seen walking around out in the streets, talking about the rabbits, talking to those people. That's the character I want.
Love You think this isn't
Jack
a
in the
joke?
shout out to Jack in the Beatbox. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the character that I feel would be the most awesome character for this show that's going to follow around inspiring people. I think that is what we're after. Now, you can pull out your other characters up on stage and stuff, but remember, what we're not pitching, the show isn't so much.
Chris Rock, got fired up. Kevin Bacon, I get it. Chihaka, I understand I know where you're going with this. Trust me.
Okay.
It's the character. You want to know what the character's name is?
Sure.
That character is schizophrenic bipolar bear.
Fucking love it. I love it.
That is the character that you're talking about. It's called schizophrenic bipolar bear. It's a rage character that starts talking about how the world's all messed up and kind of poor me bullshit, and gets extremely bipolar and just starts kind of ranting and raving. I feel myself doing that, by the way.
Okay.
That was me recording myself, and that was in San Clemente because it was right after my girlfriend broke up with me after Burning Man, and I ended up in a Serenity House where I met Bobby. So Bobby bought a camera, and I started walking around San Clemente and filming myself. And then they had this playhouse out in San Clemente, and I think it was called Zero Entertainment. So I went there. And in one of my videos, I went there because I was trying to show them my film. So I was knocking on the door, and I was kind of just playing off the camera. Okay. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man, that is sick. I love that shit, man.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what we want our show to be. With the way that you were wandering around talking, you call it a character. I call it the best. To me, it's you. It's perfect. It's okay. I mean, here's the way I view it, Lucas. The camera's going to follow you around. We want you. That's what we want. That guy with the soul patch. That guy out there just rocking it up, right? When you get on stage, that's the time to shine your characters. But ultimately, the star of the show isn't your characters. It's you. So when we record you, we will record you going and doing your characters, which in turn will help you get more exposure, blow up, you'll get some paychecks, things like that. But we're after you, and that's the you we want.
Okay.
That fair enough? I mean, I think I'm being pretty honest and straightforward with you.
No, that's perfect. What am I going to have to do for that?
Well, basically what we'd do is we would want you to get the look down first. Once the look's down, then we will go ahead and get some paperwork going around, because there's going to be a little bit of contractual stuff, and it'll be, we don't have big, huge legal documents. You won't need a team of lawyers to understand it. It's pretty cut and dry. You get X amount of money for X amount of shows, and then, after that, and then you get a ton of exposure. Exposure's priceless. If you go on there and you do what you're doing to us, which is impressing us, then you're just going to blow up. So basically, we want to get the look down. You got the act down.
Yeah, man.
You know what you want to do.
What we're looking for, somebody with fire and passion.
Yeah. The guy who walks in a room.
Fire and passion. Well, hold on a second.
Okay. Yep.
Fire and passion, or being a straight, complete psychopath.
The people want that. The people
crazy person.
The people want that.
You just being you.
You mean like psycho to reality type TV type stuff, or characters different, shooting from one character to the next character, going bipolar to completely soft spoken.
Is that what you like,
Lucas? Is that what you want to do? This isn't about necessarily. There's a certain look we want, and there's a certain kind of character, a certain kind of person behind the scenes that we're looking for to show the world. But ultimately, how you want to act, how you want to behave, that falls on you. Mm-hmm. Whatever you.
So it would. Let me get this straight. So I kind of getting this vision here, okay, right now. I'm kind of getting a real seeing how I would act. Camera's following me around, and I'm being like, I don't want to be fucking with me in my life. and then just talking to myself? Like, you guys want me just talking to myself, or do you want me going up to crowds of people? Like,
it'll be a mixture, because sometimes I'm going to guess in real life, sometimes you talk to yourself or talk to the camera or the audience, however you want to word it, right? And then other times you walk up to a total group of strangers and just entertain the shit out of them. Other times, you'll go get some stage time and entertain a whole crowd of people. So that's basically what we're looking for. Like I said, it's a pretty clear-cut show where it's the following around of a group of people trying to make it.
okay. And then I could write down, like, basically a bunch of subcategories going up to people, being like, hey, want to hear me grind step? That's one of my catchphrases.
Yeah.
And then being like, what are you talking about? And then me start beatboxing.
Sure.
And, like, my character of that is, like, the great grind stepper. Like, I'm coming in.
Let it rip.
People,
Let's hear the great grind stepper.
like high explosive entertainment, basically.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
okay.
I'm sold on you.
Cool, man.
I love it. Drop me some
really
beats.
shocking.
Drop me some beats.
Yeah, I got to hear you beatbox. John has not.
Yeah.
Well, he had in the videos, but it's way better on the phone.
Yeah.
You got me on speakerphone right now?
Well, no, I'm on one phone and he's on the phone in his office.
Want to hear me grind step?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I like it.
Yeah. No, that's that is probably the best beatboxing I've ever heard. I mean, it sounds like it. You got four people doing it. He's pulling out different noises out of his one mouth at the same time. That's impressive. So, I mean, Lucas, it sounds like you're pretty much on board with this. I mean, this seems like a pretty straightforward show. It's pretty much a show about exposure. It's about struggle.
Show me your most angry character. I mean, just
Okay.
give it full fucking on to me, man.
Okay.
Just like, like you're mad at your fiance and you're feeling about beating her up or something. Man.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
But my angry character would be like, fucking my man, my fucking wife, and I'm so fucking sick of it. I don't give a motherfucker. You like my fucking comedy? You fucking faggot, fucking come on, fuck that cocksucking motherfucking faggot, fucking fuck you. I don't know.
That was brilliant. I loved it. Oh, that was good. That was good.
I loved it.
Yeah,
It's not.
you've got a lot of
Like,
range.
the thing is like the character isn't like an extreme. Like, it's not meant to be an extremist, angry. You know what I mean? Like, you can decipher it from like, oh, he's being funny angry, but that's funny. I get it. He's getting pissed off. Kind of reminds me of Jim Carrey getting pissed off. That type of funny.
Yeah.
Not like, or actually a cross between that and like Chris Rock getting pissed
Dude,
off.
Chris Rock. I worked with Chris Rock. I produced Chris Rock on one of his movies. Just shit.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. He is.
Yeah,
He's nuts,
he's
man.
he's one of my favorites too.
He's very talented, sir.
Yeah.
I rapped with him, man. I did a freestyle beatbox with that guy. He's nutty. Fucking love it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
So I mean, to go back to our original question, it sounds like you would be willing to shave. You'd be willing to get another one of those type of hats. You'd be willing to have the cameras follow you around. It sounds like you're kind of getting on board with everything, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, John, do we need... How about this? I got an idea.
Shoot me your idea.
All right. How about you go make yourself up like the character we're describing,
Mm-hmm.
take some pictures, and we'll have them... can you... let's see. You email it. That would work. Email it unless you got a Facebook. Maybe.
Yeah, I got a Facebook.
Okay, you could even put it on there because what I'm
Yeah, I
thinking is,
know. Oh, God,
if
right.
do you still have that style hat you were wearing in that first video, the one with the rabbits?
The baby blue one?
Or one like it. I mean, it doesn't have to be the same one.
I don't have that hat anymore. I wish I did, actually. But
Do you
other
have-
hat that I do have is kind of like a
Man, this is like
retro.
this is some candle cool and cunt shit right here, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
What I'm
fucking
thinking,
know.
and what I'm thinking is, I want you to make yourself up like the character we're looking for, and send in some headshots, or even full body shots. I don't care. You can do like the hip thrust stuff and all that, because I mean, all that's going to play.
Lucas, give me some hip thrust right now.
What's that?
Give me some hip thrust. I want some hip thrust.
You want some hip thrust?
Can you make the noises and do the hip thrust like you were doing?
Do another one. Do another one. I want to know how much my fans are gonna like this.
Yeah, I dig it.
What's that?
He wanted to know how much the fans were going to dig it. He wanted to really hear you put it out there. I dig it. So, I mean, how long is it going to take you to get the soul patch back, get a cool hat on, dress yourself up like the guy that we're trying to describe, and get us some face and body shots?
Not long at all, sir.
Okay, can you get it tonight, and we'll go ahead and start moving forward?
You want me to completely shave the beard?
No.
I think the beard would be pretty tight, man.
No, it's not. You look.
Yep, and you're mistaken. I don't want you to be barefaced. I need the soul patch.
The soul patch. What do you mean soul patch?
In your video, you kind of had like a. I'm going to bring up your video. Give me just a second, because then I'll describe to you exactly what I want. All right.
I got to know though, man. Lucas, do you grindstone when you're getting it on with your lady? Just between grind step between you and me, man. Just between you and me, you grind step with your lady?
Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to hang up the phone now, man.
No. I'm trying to make small talk, man. I'm trying to make small talk.
Yeah, I'm just looking up your video. There it is.
Alrighty then. Bumblebee tuna.
All right, so I got your video up. You have a soul patch. I was right. You know what a soul patch is,
it's a soul patch.
Like a big chunk of hair underneath your lip.
Oh fuck. Gee, I know.
Why did you run him off like that? I had a goal and you kept poking him with a stick, and I kept cutting you off. Call him back.
My bad, dude.
You can't poke him with a stick like that, man. He's fucking half broken in his head.
Dude, he's gonna be half broken either way.
Either way, I want him to shave.
Fuck, my bad. We were really close.
We were.
My bad. I'm gonna completely be out of this one.
I got it.
Hello?
Hey, Lucas, what happened?
Well, I hung up because that was kind of a personal question. Maybe we can start over again.
I would be more than happy. Matter of fact, John's not even on right now.
Okay, because my fiance is an angel, and she looks
really
like a
nice
cross
after?
between Audrey Hepburn
Yep.
and Kristen Stewart. And I know that she's going to blow up in modeling, sir, and I'm going to blow up in comedy.
Yep.
So if we want to talk business, let's be gentlemen.
Hey.
If you can't be a gentleman, I will not do business with you, and I will grind my ball sack out until I blow the fuck up and have a good Hollywood story to tell the world.
Yep.
If you cannot offer that, I do not want to be a part of this.
All right.
I was raised Christian. I was not raised atheist. I'm not fucking Eminem, okay? I'm not fucking Tupac. I am hardcore, but I do have manners and I am a gentleman.
I agree.
So let's start over.
Yep. Now, I just as a quick rebuttal, I didn't say any of that. I think I've been a perfect
That's
gentleman.
fine. It doesn't matter if you did, but we're starting over right now.
I agree.
I'm a very forgiving person, but I'm not going to be in front of the world going, faking what I went through.
Yep.
When people are going to be like, what did you go through? I'm going to be able to tell a truthful story, sir. Okay?
I agree.
Because I have talent. And I consider myself the next John Lennon of this generation. Okay?
That's a good book.
So let's respect that. And she's my Oko Yono Minya. Okay?
I love it. I love it. I promise you, I will always respect you. I'm in no way at all was that out of my mouth.
And I will always respect you.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm glad we're on.
Because honestly, the real big actors, if they say that they do this for the money, then they're full of shit. Jim Carrey never became an actor because of money. He became a comedian because he was born a comedian. Okay?
Yeah. The passion.
And he touched the lives of millions of people with his humor, all right? And he's a very, spiritual person, man. And I am too. Africa.
Yep, I hear you. So, do you mind if we jump right back to, because I was starting to look at your video and then all of a sudden you were gone. I get why that he was being a jerk, but if I look at your video that you got is so boring, but I like it. You got kind of a soul patch under your lip, and if you look at that one, let me just say this too, Lucas. Awesome names for your videos, man. But if you look at that, you got some really. I like that type of facial hair. I think it's really marketable. I think I think that the crowd, or I guess the audience in this case, they actually they'll feel that a lot more. So that's the kind of look that I was hoping that we could get out of some headshots and some body shots. So you said you don't got a hat, like you don't got that same hat. Do you got anything like that where it's not, a typical ball cap?
Let's see here. I'll tell you what. My girlfriend is a photographer right now. I'll get some headshots done within the next couple of days to a week. If I'm getting my car fixed in the next couple of days, okay?
Okay.
Some shots, some real professional photography shots. I will email them to you, and we'll go from there.
Excellent.
Shots that you guys would like with the beard starting, and then you guys can decide if you like it. And then if you don't like it, then I'll shave the fucking beard.
Fair enough, man. I couldn't ask you to be
fair.
That is more than fair.
It took me seriously like 6-7 months to grow this beard, and I think it's pretty damn cool, man.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, yeah, no, that's more than fair. So why don't we first do some headshots like that, and then afterwards, we'll take a look at them. I'll get the team together, and then, we'll send a response email, and then based on...
It looks like a cross between a Buddy Bear and a Wolverine bear.
I like it. You got away with words, Lucas. You're something else. So do you need this email that so you can get a hold of me? Send me your headshot.
Can you send a message? Can you send it through message, please?
Message where?
On this phone.
On what?
On this cell phone that I'm talking to you on. The
text.
Can you message it to this phone?
Yeah. Yep. Text it to you. That's okay. I thought you were saying like message it. Okay. Text it to you. Gotcha. Okay.
And what's your name?
This is Ryan Tolkien.
Brian Tolkien and. Yep. And what's the other guy's name?
He's John Holloman.
John Holloman. John, his name's John. John! That's one of my other characters. John! What do you mean, John? What do you mean, John?
John, what do you mean, John? What do you mean, John? What do you mean, John? You want me to shave the beard, John? What the fuck do you mean, John? What do you mean, John? What do you fucking mean, John? What do you fucking mean, John?
Okay.
I love it.
So there's.
Yeah, and then you end it with some crazy beatbox, and that was great. Okay,
It's
so what I'll do is,
Schizophonic Bipolar Bear. It's Schizophonic Bipolar Bear.
brilliant name too. I love it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
I'll
go
get
ahead-
ready because I have like 5 other characters. I'm just like meeting you guys and just
Yep.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
this is a lot to take in. This is a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
to take in right
and-
now.
and we're definitely going to do some more talking. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go ahead. It's getting a little bit late here, so I'm going to go ahead and end our call. I want to make sure I got that number right, which is, yep, I still got it. It's basically your fiance's phone number, right? The one, your alternate number.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and text you my work email. And then you said it should only take you a couple days, you think, to get the professional ones done?
You're going to have to give me at least a week.
At least a week? Okay. Well, I'll wait for him. I mean,
Yeah, at least. Because she works at a photography place.
Okay.
She can literally get it developed on a spot. So I'm going to have to literally wait a week because I don't get paid until the first.
Okay. Well, can you try to get it within a week? I mean, a week is fine if it takes a week, but not much longer. Is that too bold of a request, or is that something you can do?
That's something I can do.
Perfect. Okay. Well, it was great talking to you again, Lucas. I'm sorry my friend at NBC offended you. That's not the way I'll ever talk to you, so don't worry about that. I hope we're starting to become buddies in one way or another. So I'll go ahead and text you here in a couple minutes, and just make sure you hit me back. And if I don't hear from you, I'll just give you a call back next week.
Okay, sounds great.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
very much.
All right, Lucas, you have yourself a
Thank
good
you.
night. Thank you.
You
Bye.
too. Thank you very much.
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.